So I'm tired of being quiet, and I'm tired of being nice, and it's contrary to my personality.
It's almost unheard of, a former governor assailing a sitting governor, but that's what Christie did today at a breakfast hosted by the Commerce and Industry Association of New Jersey. Moderator Kevin McArdle asked Christie and former governors Jim McGreevey and Jim Florio how they'd rate the current governor, Phil Murphy, on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm going to resist giving a number, because then all that'll be reported is the number that I gave.
Okay.
Here's what I'd say. It's time to get to work. Okay? This job is hard. It's hard. And Governor Soundbite has got to end, and the campaign's got to end. Okay? I mean, I've got your back. I'll call balls and strikes. Period, full stop. Doesn't govern anything. The reason that things aren't moving through the legislature, except for the very easiest things that are kind of boilerplate Democratic ideas, the tough things aren't being done because there are no relationships. I think that, unfortunately, we have a governor right now who thinks that being governor is like being a super ambassador. That you cut ribbons, that you go to events, that you give away things, and that, you know, everybody's going to be nice to you as a result. This job is hard. It's hard work. I never regretted a day of it, but I worked hard every day. And so did my staff. And so what I think is that it's time to stop campaigning. You won. I can't give a number. The best thing I could give is an incomplete, because I don't think it's even started yet. And to do it, you got to work.
Christie was also critical of Murphy's handling of the Economic Development Authority. Last night, Murphy asked Board Chairman Larry Downs and 4 other Republican-appointed board members to resign. Murphy maintains the authority has given out $11 billion in tax breaks since 2008 and needs to be reined in. Christie said it's only given out $700 million since 1995 and that Murphy is lying.
If you listen to the governor, you would believe that billions of dollars just in my administration were going out the door in tax incentives. This is a complete falsehood. Complete falsehood. Perpetrated by this administration to kill a program that they philosophically disagree with, but since they can't win the philosophical argument because Governor Florio's argument about what's happened in Camden, in a Democratic urban center, shows that the program works. So you can't win the philosophical argument, so what you do is you vilify and lie about the program. If you listen to the governor, you would think that we were giving away money and getting nothing in return. And he uses the comptroller's report to back that up. The comptroller himself says not one project they've looked at failed the net benefit test. Larry Downs resigned under pressure from the governor's office. When you read the governor's statement today, he says nothing but the most laudatory things that you would think he was giving Larry Downs the Businessman of the Year award by reading his quote today. Yet remember this, so I have to take the governor's word that that's what he believes about Larry Downs. And for those of you who know Larry, you probably believe it too. If the governor doesn't believe in tax incentives, then come out and make the fiscal policy case against tax incentives. Do not assassinate the character of people like Larry Downs. To resort last night to call only the Republican commissioners who voted the exact same way the Democratic commissioners did and everything, and threaten them. And that's what they did. I can tell you because I spoke to them. They threatened them and said there's going to be bad stuff out there unless you quit now.
Governor Murphy's office put out a statement. It's no surprise to see Governor Christie defend a program that his own comptroller found improperly awarded, miscalculated, overstated, and overpaid tax credits. Clearly, in the Christie administration, policy and fact-based analysis took a backseat to backroom political deals, which resulted in an economy that lagged behind in nearly every economic indicator. When he left office, Christie said he wouldn't be commenting on every move Murphy makes, but Murphy has been highly critical of Christie's tenure And so today was an opportunity for payback.
It's our tradition not to be critical of each other. And I sat by for 15 months and allowed the governor to do his thing. And every governor does that in the beginning. The first few months, we all have to say, we found an awful mess, and we're going to be the heroes who are going to clean it up. Okay, we all do it. McGreevey did it to Whitman. Florida did it to Kane. I did it to Corzine. Everybody does it. And by the way, there's also a measure of truth to it, because we each didn't fix every problem, so there is some mess that we left for the next person to fix. But enough's enough now.
In Island, I'm Michael Aaron, NJTV News.